Hello everyone and welcome back to CCN Gaming and welcome back to the blue brand right here on Smackdown Live. And what a night we got planned for you tonight, as Money in the Bank is right around the corner and we are right here in Saginaw, Michigan. Well, up next we got a matchup that's kind of close to home here, as the former tag team partners of the Circle compete for the first time against each other here tonight on Smackdown Live, where Samoa Joe would take out Alberto Del Rio at the end of their tag team match. Let's take you guys back to what transpired to start this rivalry. Welcome back inside the Smackdown Live arena as we get ready for singles action here, as the man that was jumped at the end of their tag team match last week on Smackdown Live is going to face his former partner. Alberto Del Rio is here and ready to compete. Wait, that's Samoa Joe! Samoa Joe dropping Alberto on his head on the ring ramp. Samoa Joe taking out his former tag team partner here. What has possessed Joe to make this attack here, as Joe just stomping the life out of Alberto. Alberto here throwing Joe down the ramp though. Alberto here now choking the life out of Joe. And Joe getting out of this. Alberto taking Joe into the ring here. And this matchup starts. Joe off the reversal here once again. The jabs to the face of Alberto. And Joe now drilling Alberto, dropping him to the mat right there. Former tag team partners, former tag team champions. And this team has just broken down here, as Joe off the assault last week. Now laying it into Alberto, looking for a clothesline, gets caught in a spine buster. Joe gets taken down. What a heated rivalry this is already, as Joe taking him over with the back body drop. Joe with the clothesline on Alberto Del Rio at the end of their tag team match on the last episode of Smackdown Live. Sorry, it was 2 episodes ago rather. And now Joe jumping his former tag team partner before this match even starts. Alberto's back in the ring here. Jabs from Joe, taking Alberto over further. Alberto finally getting some offense in, and Joe silencing it quick. Taking Alberto right over the ropes and down onto the floor. Samoa Joe taunting here. I never dreamed we'd see this from either Joe or Alberto. And Joe here dropping Alberto on his head one more time. Joe just laying in on the shots here on Alberto Del Rio. And now Joe has got Alberto. No, don't do this, Joe. Don't do this, Samoa Joe. Oh, and a huge power bomb right into the turnbuckle. Samoa Joe now snap suplex on Alberto and going in for the pin here. And Alberto could be hurt here. Looking for a 2 count and nothing on the 3 as Alberto kicks out. Joe now German suplex. We've seen this so many times from Samoa Joe. Look at dropping Alberto on his head right there. And Joe now. Huge straightjacket suplex. Going in for the pin here. Off the 2. And Alberto somehow kicks out before the 3 count. And I think Joe is just ready to end Alberto Del Rio. But just like that, Alberto with a huge DDT taking down Joe now. Alberto Del Rio gets caught catching Joe in a clothesline right there. Joe getting caught, backbreaker right there from Alberto. As this match is turned around dramatically here in the favor of Alberto Del Rio here. Former Circle brothers. Del Rio looking for the super kick and he hits it on Joe. And now Alberto, I'm sure, gonna be looking for something, but Joe rolls out of the ring just in time. And now Joe on the outside. Joe, just like that, off the rebound, scoop slam out onto the floor. Joe taking out his former brother. Joe now in the ring. Alberto finally coming back in. Joe taking Alberto into the corner here. No, a huge reversal here from Alberto and catches him in an enziguri right there. But just like that, reversal here from Joe, wrenching that arm of Alberto around. Joe, huge Irish whip, huge forearm shot, takes down Alberto right there. Joe now taking Alberto right into the corner, full back, landing right on that turnbuckle. And Joe knows that he's creating damage here on Alberto Del Rio. Alberto has Joe in the corner here. Alberto planting Joe in the corner. Del Rio now, spin out DDT right there on Samoa Joe. Reversal here from Joe though, firing back with jabs here on Alberto. And Joe takes him down. Joe now taken to the second rope here. Calling Del Rio up to his feet here. Joe off the second rope. Huge leg lariat dropping on Alberto Del Rio. And going in for the pin. Can Joe get the victory right there off the 2 and 3? No. Alberto kicks out just like that. Joe here looking to silence his former brother. Joe off the reversal here on Del Rio. And now Joe has got Alberto. Huge suplex type maneuver there as Joe takes him down. And now Samoa Joe taking Alberto to the corner here. Joe enziguri into the corner. This isn't good for Del Rio. Joe taking Del Rio into the corner. You know what Joe's setting up for here. Joe gonna hit the muscle buster on his former tag team partner, and he hits it. Alberto Del Rio could be done right here. His former brother just got hit with a muscle buster, and now Joe in on the pin. This could do it. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Alberto Del Rio just kicked out of nowhere. And Joe is in disbelief here. How did Del Rio hold on? These guys know each other so well here. And Alberto gets sent into the turnbuckle once again. Del Rio off the reversal here, taking Joe out to the apron here. Del Rio now has a hold of Joe. DDT on the apron goes Joe, head first. Look at that. We've seen that move done by so many people here, and Del Rio just drilled his former tag team partner's head into the apron right there. And Joe could be out here. Joe being taken back into the ring. Del Rio looking to end this match right here. 1. No, and Joe kicks out before the count of 2. What a match this has turned into, as Joe with an elbow to Del Rio right here. Joe belly to belly here on Del Rio. And Joe looking to silence his former tag team partner with a senton off the second rope. Joe landing all of his weight on the midsection, and Joe gonna do it again here to Del Rio. My God. Joe now taking out Del Rio up, but Del Rio floats through. German suplex on Samoa Joe. Del Rio now dragging Joe into the center of the ring here once again, away from those ropes. Going in for the pin once again, and Joe kicks out before the count of one. Del Rio stalking Joe here, trying to figure out what he's got to do to beat the Samoan submission machine. And Joe, off the reversal here, takes Del Rio down. And just like that, Joe, wait, no, not again. Not again. The senton from the second rope once again onto Del Rio. And now Samoa Joe getting ready to catch Del Rio. Reversal though from Del Rio. Joe gets caught. Wait. Reversal here from Joe. Del Rio though taking him down with a snapmare. And now raking the eyes of Samoa Joe right here. Del Rio now catching Joe. German suplex in from the pin here. And a rope break. Joe rolls out. Del Rio's down. Del Rio's down. Joe taking down Del Rio right here. And now Joe calling Del Rio up to his feet. This isn't good. This isn't good. Del Rio, don't get up. Del Rio, reversal here from Alberto. Del Rio off the reversal here on Joe. Del Rio with a shot. Joe catches him, reversal here once again. Clothesline into a spine buster. What a match. And Del Rio now with a chop. Del Rio setting up. Huge backstabber there on Joe. In on the pin. One. No, and Joe kicks out before the 2 count. Unbelievable match here to open up Smackdown Live. Alberto calling Samoa Joe up to his feet. Joe getting caught. Arm breaker. The arm bar. Can Del Rio make him tap? And he does. Joe has to tap out. Del Rio somehow pulling off the victory here on Smackdown Live. Unbelievable match here to open up Smackdown Live. What a match. As Joe with that straitjacket German in the early ons. Alberto would hit the super kick here on Samoa Joe early on. Joe would go for the muscle buster on his former tag team partner and get nothing but an enziguri. Look at that second rope leg lariat there on Alberto. Joe's been almost embarrassed here tonight as Alberto would get this armbar locked in on Samoa Joe, and Samoa Joe would have to tap out. Alberto Del Rio, the former partner of Samoa Joe of the Circle, has just beaten his tag team partner, and Del Rio is victorious. Congratulations to Del Rio getting a little bit of redemption off the cheap shots of Samoa Joe. But I don't think this is the end of this rivalry. Well, up next here on Smackdown Live, we have a qualifying match for the Money in the Bank ladder match. It'll be Neville taking on Hideo Itami. Whoever wins the match qualifies to enter the Money in the Bank ladder match at the next Smackdown Live exclusive pay-per-view entitled Money in the Bank. Well, welcome back inside the Smackdown Live arena as we get right into the action here. Both men already in the ring, and Hideo Itami already on the attack here on Neville. Irish whip here on Neville from Hideo Itami. Itami with a leapfrog here. Huge clothesline takes down Neville. And Itami is on fire already here, kicking off Smackdown Live. Smackdown Live's second match, that is. Hideo Itami on the second rope, calling Neville up to his feet right here. Hideo Itami with a huge drop kick, taking Neville down. Itami now picking up Neville here. Itami's got Neville up. Dropping him right flat on his head into the pin. Already Neville trying to get the victory right here, and Neville kicks out. Sorry, Hideo trying to get the victory. Irish whip here from Hideo Itami again. The drop down. The leapfrog right here. And Neville with a shot on Itami now. Northern Lights suplex takes down Itami. And Neville in the driver's seat. Neville now stomping on the arm of Hideo Itami. Neville heading up top. Itami down on the mat. Looking for a huge move, and Neville crashes and burns, and Itami right on the offense right here to kick it right off. What a match this has been, and Neville turning the onslaught back around in his favor with a huge German suplex, dropping Itami on his head, and Itami rolls out. Itami now with a shot to Neville. Neville taking Itami into the barricade here. And Neville dropping Itami right on his head. Neville taunting right here. Itami trying to get back up to his feet here. Neville just laying in on the shots here on Itami. And now Itami taking Neville into the barricade with a thud. Itami now sweeping the leg. STO takes down Neville. And now Itami right back in the driver's seat here on Smackdown Live. Now Neville's in the corner. Itami going up to the second rope here. Hideo with Neville and drops him head first onto that ring rope right here. And here goes Hideo up top here as Itami calling Neville up to his feet here. Hideo from the top. Huge clothesline takes down Neville right there. And Itami in on the pin really quick. Try to get the victory here with a 1, 2. No, and Neville kicks out before the 3 count. 2.5. Neville, we thought was going to be pinned there by Hideo Itami. But Itami now. Irish whip, rebound right into a knee shot right there from Hideo. Hideo now picking up Neville here. Itami looking for something. Neville off the reversal. Snap suplex. Drops Hideo right onto the ring right there with a thud. Neville now has Itami up. Itami is in trouble. Hideo with a huge shot. Hitting with a running knee, but missed. Reversal from Itami again. Hideo. Shots now on Neville. Catches him. Hideo kick to the chest. Another one. Just lighting up Neville here. And Itami has got him down. And now looking for the finishing maneuver is Hideo. For the GTS. Can he get it? The go to sleep. Hits firm onto the chin. And Itami in on the pin. Can he qualify? 2. No. And Neville gets the shoulder up just before the 3 count. Hideo can't believe it. Irish whip into the corner. Looking for the kick here. Neville planting Itami into the corner here. Neville now from the second rope. Spin out here. DDT into Hideo right there. Hideo now being picked up by Neville. Reversal here from Hideo Itami though. Irish whip right into a huge clothesline as Hideo now is back in the driver's seat heading up top. Hideo risking it all here. Misses. Catches nothing but mat right there as Neville back in control, planting the arm of Hideo right under the mat right here. And Neville's picking him up. Frankensteiner from Neville. Neville could have him, but wait, Hideo just rolls out of the ring right there. Hideo grabbing the leg of Neville. Hideo from the rope, springboard, drop kick, misses. Reversal from Itami again. Irish whip. Hideo could have him, back body drop right there. And a kick to the back to follow it up. Hideo is on fire once again, picking up Neville. The shots laid in from Hideo once again. The kick to the chest. Another one. Another one and drops Neville. Itami is lost it right here. He is exhausted. And now looking for another GTS. Can he get it? Itami's got him up. GTS hits on the money, and that's got to do it. Hideo in for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and he gets him. What a victory for Hideo Itami here tonight. With the second GTS, he was able to pin Neville. What a victory. Hideo picks up the win and qualifies for Money in the Bank. Look at this beautiful GTS right there. That would be the first one that Hideo hit right there. Look at this Frankensteiner here from Neville early on. And then Itami would get him in another GTS, and that would do it. And Neville would have to succumb to the pin here, unable to kick out. Hideo Itami goes to Money in the Bank. Wait, what is Hideo doing? We haven't seen this from Hideo before. He's got Neville. He's got Neville in the center of the ring. No, don't do this, Hideo. Don't do this. Hideo hits the ropes. Running knee drops Neville right in the center of the ring. Hideo has turned his back on the entire crowd here, and look at this as Hideo just adding insult to injury here on Neville. And he plants him. Not again, Hideo. No, he's measuring up for another GTS. The third one of the night as Hideo planting Neville right there. Sending a message is Hideo Itami planting Neville. In the main event, this match has gone on and on. This rivalry has been one for the ages. But tonight, one of these men will qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Which one will it be? Will it be The Miz or Sami Zayn? Welcome back inside the Smackdown Live Arena as we get ready for our main event. Our qualifying match for the Money in the Bank ladder match. As this man, the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn, makes his way down to the ring, where he will take on his longtime rival in The Miz here tonight. Sami Zayn has made quite the impact so far on this universe mode. Has yet to claim a championship though, to my knowledge. Sami Zayn, what a motivation this would be for Sami Zayn to get into that Money in the Bank ladder match, to the opportunity to capture that briefcase, to hopefully go towards his first ever championship run here on the series. Sami Zayn is in the ring, and we await the arrival of his opponent, The Miz. What a match this is set up to be here tonight.
Quiet on the set. Can we please have quiet on the set?
And here comes the awesome one himself. The Miz is here on Smackdown Live, looking to claim his spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. What the? The Miz coming down the ramp, but it looks like Sami Zayn coming to meet his rival here. And with a huge heel kick to The Miz right here. The Miz is down here, trying to regain his composure, and look at this. Sami Zayn planting The Miz out on the ramp right here. The Miz laying in strikes on Sammy, but wait, Sammy now taking the Miz down the ramp right here to the ring. Sammy suplex on the outside. Not much padding out there on the floor. And Sammy now laying in shots on the Miz. And the Miz now fighting back. The Miz looking huge spinning neck breaker. Takes Sami Zayn down right there. The Miz now picking up Sami Zayn with a huge boot to the face here on Sammy. The Miz now picking up Sami Zayn. Taking Zayn into the ring now. As this match, the bell just rings for the first time here. Sami Zayn with an Irish whip. Reversal here from the Miz. And a huge knee shot there on the Miz. From the Miz, rather. And the Miz, after the cheap shot from Sami Zayn. I mean, the Miz has been cheap shotting Sami at every turn, so it should be expected at this point. So Miz here taking off his gear. And now Sami laying in shots here on the Miz. And wait, Sami Zayn got one arm hook, dropping the Miz right on his head right there. Sami Zayn laying waste to the Miz right here. Sami springboard moonsault landing on the Miz right there. And the Miz could be in trouble as Sami Zayn picks up the Miz right here. Sami's got it up. Blue Thunder Bomb from the underdog from the underground. 2, 3. No, Miz kicks out just before the 3 count. I thought Sami Zayn was going to sneak one in right there. Sami takes Miz into the corner. Sami Zayn, I think, was thinking haluva kick, but the Miz thought the better of it right there. As the Miz would reverse it. And now the Miz with a knee to the face here on Sami Zayn. And now the Miz in the drive. Oh no. The Miz setting up for the figure 4 leg lock. Shades of the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Sami Zayn may have to tap out right here. The Miz has got the figure 4 locked in. Is Sami Zayn going to tap? No, Sami Zayn turning it over. Putting the pressure on the Miz, and the Miz has to let it off. Valiant effort there from Sami Zayn as now he throws Miz into the corner here. Sami taking Miz to the top rope here. The Miz with an elbow though, turns around, flies off, crossbody taking down Sami Zayn right there. The Miz looking for something. Sami off the reversal here. Sami thinking huge move, rolling up the Miz right here, dropping him flat on the back of his head. What a match in the main event of Smackdown live right here. Sami looking for an early victory, gets a 1 count, and the Miz kicks out. What a match this has already been, and now Sami with the elbows to the face here of the Miz. And what a rivalry this has been between these two. Each man trying to better each other, and an uppercut there from the Miz. Catches Sami off guard, but wait, Sami with a reversal sweep in the leg, dropping the Miz to the mat. Pretty back and forth kind of match, kind of an even matchup right now. Sami from the second rope calling the Miz up to his feet right here. Sami diving off the top, crossbody takes down the Miz. What a beautiful crossbody that was too from Sami Zayn, and a drop kick to the back of the head here at Miz. Sami now calling the Miz up to his feet right here. Sami taking Miz into the corner. I think Sami got the Miz down right here. Just laying shots in on the Miz, but wait, the Miz back up on his feet. Sami taking him right back into the corner here. And now Sami, I think, thinking exploder suplex into the corner, and he does. Right to Miz into the corner goes Sami Zayn with the exploder suplex on the Miz. Sami is fired up. Sami's ready to end this thing. The Miz is down. Right here, the Miz off the reversal though, grabbing that arm of Zayn and wrenching it around. The Miz trying valiantly to fight back, and Sami overpowering him here. Sami now taking the Miz into the corner here. Sami's got the Miz into the corner. Oh my word, Sami throwing Miz to the... Oh no. Sami through the bottom rope. DDT on the outside from Sami Zayn. I agree with these fans. This is awesome. And Miz sweeping the leg as Sami heads back into the ring. Now look at the arrogance of Miz. Look at this. Miz strutting after Sami just hit a phenomenal move onto the Miz. The Miz thinks he has the right to taunt Sami Zayn. And wait, Sami though, returning the favor. Drop kick to the back of the head there on the Miz. The Miz's taunting could be the best of him right here. Miz though with a kick to the face there on Sami Zayn. And the Miz now. Reversal here from Sami with the arm wrench. Sami Zayn bringing the Miz into the center of the ring. Sami, Hurricane Rana takes down Miz right there. Oh my word, what a matchup. Sami going old school. Sami Zayn thinking something. Reversal here from the Miz though. Miz with a stomp. Miz rolling over Sami. Sami with a kick to the face there on the Miz. Chop here from Sami Zayn. Sami got the Miz down. Sami locking in the submission maneuver right here. Can he make the Miz tap? Out of nowhere, Sami gets this move and the Miz has to tap out. My word, Sami Zayn out of nowhere with a submission move. He just made the Miz tap out. And now Sami Zayn is going to Money in the Bank. What a victory for Zayn. Beating the Miz once again to Sami Zayn with a submission maneuver. What a match this was. And look at that beautiful move. And watch this exploder suplex into the corner goes the Miz. Sami Zayn would then lock in this submission move. And the Miz would have to tap out right here. As the Miz would tap out right here. Sami Zayn victorious here on Tuesday night Smackdown Live here on CCN Gaming. Thank you guys for watching here once again. And we're on our way to Money in the Bank. We have one more show left. 2 more people left to qualify for Money in the Bank. Sami Zayn joins Dean Ambrose. He joins Shinsuke Nakamura. And he joins Hideo Itami.